Hello guys, I think Mercury's here. Welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a Merry Christmas. You know what I'm talking about, type situation.
Hey y'all, everybody, Merry Christmas looking for Pinky Knuckles.
Let's get some cleanup out the way. I want to say thank you so much guys for almost 50k views. I know I take a lot of breaks and whatnot. I leave a little too much. It's usually because of one or two reasons. One, life be hitting, but god damn it. And two, if I don't actually have a real thing that I want to talk about, not something that's trending or popular, I won't make nothing. But usually when I return, I have a few ideas, so it's not a one and done situation. So if you love to hear about different opinions on games and anime, please consider subscribing. I got 45k people in the stands, but only about 300 fans. What is y'all playing with this, man? That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get to the video. But please don't. Really, I'm kind of begging y'all, bro. I'm trying to get to 500. Oh, real quick, I did want to say, I was making a video way back in October, right? And I was completely done a video, but I was living life. Like sometimes I be living life, and sometimes I just chill. But god damn it, and at this time I was out, and I just was out, and then my phone had got filled with space, so I just went into my photos and just like started mass deleting. Here's the end result. Yo, I thought this shit was funny, right? Let me tell y'all why. Because I was going through these videos. Yo, all the images that remained was exactly how I was feeling. Like, I was going through the videos and shit. I was like, damn, I deleted everything. But everything that remained was like, yo, why didn't you upload that damn video? I still saved this, so I probably just got to go back and do the video part of it. But, like, I don't know what I had in it. I have no idea on the information, whether it was actually information or memes or videos or cutaways or gameplay in the background. So I'm kind of fucked on that. So, but every image throughout this whole thing is just, I was like, you know, this is how I feel. Okay. No mas. Time for the subject. Mega Man X4 is the greatest Mega Man to me. I find myself playing it over and over every now and again over the years. And as I progress to new chapters in my life, you know, back pains, 9 p.m. naps, you know what I'm talking about, fatigue, telling my homeboys I'm coming out, I'm already in bed, Tito Grit, type shit. And I find myself playing less and less of these games that I, you know, could revisit for two reasons. One, it's like I already sat there and done it. And two, it's like I actually have such a large backlog of games. I'm like, yo, I can't just keep playing this over and over again. I gotta play something new. At this current point, I can only think of about 4 games, 3, maybe 2 more. I don't know what kind of math that is. That's quick math. Do it in your head.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
It is Jet Set Radio Future, Bioshock, Mega Man X4, and maybe 2 more I can't think of off the top of my head. I replay, Binding of Isaac. I can't think of a 5th one. Today I want to do a retrospective and slight review on Mega Man X4 and why to me it is the absolute peak of the entire Mega Man franchise. That includes Mega Man Legends, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man X, Mega Man Battle Transmission, Mega Man Network Transmission, all them shits, every last one. Put them all inside the toilet. It is the absolute greatest form of fecal matter. One of my favorite things about Mega Man X4 is the separation between Mega Man and Zero. Not only do they give different play styles, they also it also puts like in your mind like a different perspective of how you want to play, because as you're playing Mega Man, you're playing a good guy, always been a good guy, just doing good things. When you're playing here Zero, you're almost like the anti-villain trying to overcome the odds of everything that's been put against him. He's almost like the Vegeta to Mega Man's Goku, and I really like that dynamic. But hold on, do y'all hear that? Mega Man X4 has the absolute best soundtrack of any Mega Man game. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Non-debatable. We're talking banger after banger after banger. It is as if they were all in there as a collective or collaborative, or it could have been a Dolo guy. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of don't know. I don't know who made the music. I probably should look it up, but I'm not, because that ain't me. That's another type of YouTuber. It is by far some of the greatest bangers I've heard in my life. That was one of the best loops I've ever heard. That shit he rocking. I heard this analogy, and I think this is the best way to describe my videos. I ain't gonna lie, I have a compilation of ideas, and they all are in my mind, glued well together. And I mold them bitches. I mold them. It always comes out so well. But when it's time to record the video, I'll be recording. I got a script. I have a part, and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about that. And then I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna talk about that. So all I want y'all to do is understand, I got this thing like a vase, a beautiful piece of art, and then I shoot that thing with a pistol. And it's up to y'all to pick up the collective pieces and put it back together. Y'all got to do work, because I did work. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Against the grain, I'm actually going to talk about Zero first. So first thing I like to say, I always play as the Black Zero. Why? Tito Grits.
I'm blickety blacker than black. I'm blacker than black. Yo, because I'm black and I'm back.
You come on now. Don't make me say it. But I always choose the Black Zero. And one of the things I really like as far as the dynamic is, so Zero comes with, like, all his moves are infinite, but they are very restrictive in kind of how you can use them. Like, example, like I know when you're fighting Jet Stingray, his ice move, you have to jump and then down smash your tech to do the ice move. That move is basically a non-factor in that fight, because Jet Stingray is always in the air and he only comes down for but a moment. And when he comes down, you have to time it so perfectly, because if you don't time it perfectly, you will hit him, but he'll hit you just a smidge. And then this mofo also sends out stingrays that go below, so you got to hit your last slash. He has a 3-hit combo like who, and on your last slash, the only thing that will hit the stingrays. So he has like absolutely no way to counter him, and that's a common theme for Zero. His Z Saber will be most likely the main thing you're using, minus like 1 or 2 bosses, maybe like a Frost Walrus. You'll use the Flame Uppercut, and then I think on Storm Owl you will use his little whatever, I forgot what it's called. But the thing about Zero that I do like so much is his aggressive playstyle. It matches the speed of Mega Man X4 so perfectly. Mega Man X4 is like if Mega Man's if the other Mega Mans are tortoises, Mega Man X4 is the hare. That shit is fast paced. You can finish most stages in about a minute or two. I sat down about this, but this made me want to do the video. I sat down about 3 days ago. My brother said, "What you doing over there, y'all?" I said, "I'm about to beat Mega Man real. Come and see how long it took." It took me an hour and a half. It took me an hour and a half. I think it was like that long. It was between an hour and a half. I think it was like an hour 46 minutes. And I was like, damn, that was fast. I like that. I like that I can just get on the game real quick and just do that. Sometimes I get on the game for 2 hours. I ain't do shit. I ain't do nothing. So it feels good to always, like every time I play Mega Man, I always get that sense of progression. Every time. So let's now talk about Mega Man just a little bit. A lot of things people don't talk about is, in my opinion, I guess because Zero is so strong, it's like, I guess that was their ways of restricting him. But Mega Man, who kind of starts off pretty half decent, he's already good from the beginning because he has, he's a ranged character. You most enemies you can avoid, because not a lot of enemies on here have projectiles. They're mostly going to try to touch you. We see like example like the snakes, or they're trying to touch you and stuff like that. There will be projectiles, but Mega Man Zero always has to go up to every opponent he ever wants to face. So he's always in 9 times out of 10 more danger. Though I'd love the customization of Mega Man, despite it being not very deep, not very detailed at all. It's only, you get 4 parts and that's about it. But the way that he has the 4 upgrades, he starts off as this regular old blue dude, Mega Buster. He starts to steal their abilities, and then he has an upgraded version of their abilities, which I will show you guys later. He has like that Nova Strike, and it's like so much customization. Like he comes from like, it's almost like watching him like come from like a regular person to like a Super Saiyan by the end of the game. He's literally damn near a Super Saiyan. He's like so strong. He's having screen clearing moves, and he can do his special moves like infinitely. So he basically gets what Zero has, because once you get the helmet upgrade, or it's not Mega Buster, I don't know which one, he gains infinite ammo. So it's always interesting to me when people kind of don't talk about like the customization that Mega Man kind of goes through in 4. And I think that like that's the best one, despite that X5, X6, and all those other ones have like multiple. They have like 2 and stuff like that. They're trash. All of them are trash. This one, ain't nothing better than the Mega Buster. That's what I call it, the Nova Mega Buster. Nothing is better than that. So with that being said, guys, I know we talked about Zero, we talked about Mega Man. Let's talk about what is undoubtedly my favorite part of the Mega Man X4 games, which is the enemies. At this moment, I'm going to be showing you guys the intro of every character and a breakdown just who they are. I'll try to make it fast, but this part might be the longest part. If you guys want to skip forward, I ain't going to leave them, but I hope that YouTube left y'all little stamps. That's Windbird. He trying to take over the air. We gotta kill him. It's Fire Dragon. He like the most important out of the 8. He actually used to work with us. He betrayed us. We gotta kill him. It's a walrus made of ice. He's sitting down in caves making WMDs. We definitely gotta kill him. This nigga destroyed the whole city. He definitely got going. On top of that, he is the only boss I don't like. I hate this nigga. I can't stand him, so he definitely gonna die. I don't get this one. I think we just killed the scientist working on this cross. But he's my favorite boss. I love Split Mushroom, so I don't want to kill him, but he has to die. Cyber Peacock is the Batimod robot. He hacked into cyberspace. Can't mess with the internet, bro. I need Wi-Fi. We gotta kill him. He has to go. This nigga was just ordering and delivering supplies, but you can't be feeding our ops, so he has to go. He has to go. I'm sorry, y'all can't eat. Gotta go. Second terrorist, all he want to do is create weapons of mass destruction. Same as Frost Walrus, you create weapons of mass destruction, you gotta go. One thing in particular I really like specifically about Mega Man X4, and it's true throughout all of the Mega Mans, is the open-endedness of the route that you take. It always makes something a little different. I've almost never taken the same route unless I'm like playing for optimization. Like if I'm being like Mega Man, I'm instantly gonna go to the jungle. I'm gonna get my boots and stuff like. I do run certain routes when I'm like in rush mode. When I'm just chilling, man. Sometimes I go fight Slash Beast first. Sometimes I go fight Web Spider first. Sometimes I'm like, oh, you know what, bro? I'm gonna go fight the hardest boss first, which is to me either Jet Stingray or Magma Dragon, depending on which character you're being. Hold on, y'all hear that? Alright guys, I'm not big on holding people up, so I'm gonna go and get up out of here. This is my first week. I was just trying to get my bearings and stuff back right. The last thing I do want to show you guys is just some of the like awesome upgrades I was telling you about as far as the shooting mechanics and stuff like that. For anyone who didn't see it, I just think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool to leave on a visual high. So I'm gonna be taking this time right now, guys, to just show you each of his abilities and how they change from the charged version and the regular. First thing I like is I like the lightning web a lot. I like how it just starts off as a trap, but as you charge it up, it turns to like a full screen lightning spider web that obliterates anything that it touches. I do like that because it encases you in ice. That's pretty cool, but I love the raining ice bring down the motherfucking roof. I like the clone. That is actually one of my favorite ones. But it's like I don't have a lot of utility. That's kind of thing I don't like about that. But when you hold it, it turns a decoy up. You have the regular fire and it turns to Shoryuken. Shout out to Capcom, of course. Slash Beast weapon isn't really unique. I think that's one of the least unique weapons. It's used as Sigma for the final version of Sigma. The aiming laser is actually what made me have to move because I couldn't show you guys what it did until I moved, but it auto aims on people. And then the whole version turns into a like infrared light that like continuously damages anything in sight. That is Storm Owl's move, and when you hold it, it turns to like 2 cyclones, so that's good for like when you're being trapped on the left and right. A lot of people don't use these moves, but these moves actually are good if you use them in game. Slash Beast, it just shoots like up and down. If you hold it, it shoots like a big ass barrage of weapons. And then that's basically it. He got the charge cannon, I got my Nova Strike, and then that's all, guys. But Mega Man X4 is so important to me because it's actually one of those games that like it actually shifted the formula of what Mega Man was. Like there was never like, I think this like the speed of it, the aggressiveness of it, the open-endedness of it, the upgrades. The first time he ever bought Zero as a playable character, and he became so effing popular that he spawned his own series. Zero is what Proto Man was supposed to be. Like we don't even care about Proto Man that much anymore. Zero's so cool. He's like a merge of like Proto Man and Bass put together. Like he's all the other characters we used to like from Mega Man 1 through 8. Just packaged together in one person. That's all I got today, guys. Share it to your friends. Share it to your friends. I've been Hercules. Merry Christmas to all the Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Jingle Bell.
Love y'all. Stay safe. I see y'all like New Year's. I might upload a video on New Year's. We'll see how the tides change. Peace out. And that's all I got for today, guys. I think I'm Hercules. Gone.
Do it!
I'm glad you were here today. Talk out my fear to my name to arachnids. Bios like shit, I'm strapped with plasmids. Mega bust up when I'm snapping like a spassin' square. What happened? I'm on the tear when I spit. I be everywhere like.
Hey, oh crap. It's something important I actually did want to say. I hope y'all stay to this because it was actually important. I actually finished the video. I looked at my script and I said, dang, you didn't bring that up? Yo, Mega Man X4 has the least loyal homies of all time. Ain't no way everybody betray you. The General betray you. Colonel betrays you. Double betrays you. Iris betrays you. You know? These niggas need to find a new group of friends. Another thing I wanted to say is 2 things I don't like about the game, because I forgot to bring these up, but I'm a fanboy, so yeah, I'm gonna say these for the end pocket, make y'all think I never had nothing bad to say. 2 bad things I want to say about Mega Man X4. I don't like that voice acting. What am I supposed to fight for? You know, what am I living for? I hate that shit. Cringe life. And I'm sorry that y'all just had to hear me try to reenact it. Maybe even more cringe than the original. Another thing I don't like is this right here. I always hate it. Going there, I was actually lucky. When I was actually doing my playthrough a few days ago, that shit took me like 15-20 minutes to get through there. I could not, y'all. I was like, God damn it. I was hitting my back on the spikes, my feet on the spikes, my chest on the spikes. I could not get through. That upgrade right there, that junk trash. But that one right there, that junk fire. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm Hercules. Bye.